To come darting clear. Starter sends them on the way from the 1400 meter marker. Towards the inside, Arctic King, BizJet is also right there, and Friar Tuck, the green sleeves and cap, all together now is the widest of all early on. They're followed by Sacred Jewel, and then comes Oh Boy in the red silks. Sacred Jewel's now about 6 lengths off the leader. Nitronori along the inside, that's in the yellow. They're followed by Way of Light, got about 7 lengths to track down. Further back in the running is Big Bird, and Big Bird at this stage must be about 9 or 10 lengths off the leader. It's a well stretched out field at the 700, and Friar Tuck makes the running. All together now is second, and Buckshot's third. They're followed further back by BizJet and Arctic King, and on the outside, Oh Boy. Then Sacred Jewel and Nitronori, they're about 8 lengths off the leader, with Way of Light who comes out for a run. Dancing with Jackson's further back, and then Big Bird. 400 meters to go now. Friar Tuck all together now. Buckshot is on the outside. Then Oh Boy, Sacred Jewel, Nitronori, Arctic King. Way of Light looking for running room. Friar Tuck is still the leader. All together now moves in. Oh Boy's running a big race, and Way of Light also tries to come home well. Oh Boy's the leader. Way of Light once again can't find a run, and it's going to go to Oh Boy. Oh Boy won it. Second placing will go to All Together now, and an unlucky Way of Light. So number 6, Oh Boy, ends up the tote favourite at 3 rand a win. And Oh Boy comes on well. The son of Judpot is relishing this extra 100 metres, and he's starting to learn about the game, and he wins going away. So number 6, Oh Boy, is the winner. Second place will go to number 8 All Together. Now look at the run of Way of Light. Came from well off them. I looked at the 400, couldn't get a run. The last 100 again, take a look at the head-on. Must be considered a very unlucky loser. Fourth place to number 9, BizJet. Dancing with Jackson, Buckshot. Further back, Friar Tuck, Nitronori, Sacred Jewel, and Arctic King. And then came Big Bird. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly. Number 6, Oh Boy, the leader. Way of Light is on the extreme right-hand side. That's got the yellow cap, and All Together now was the leader, but Oh Boy comes home powerfully over the last 100, and they start to come towards the outside of the track, and Way of Light's got to be considered a little bit unlucky. But Oh Boy is victorious, has now won 2 from 3. They stopped the clock in 85,24 until the running of race 8. Back to the studio.
Number 7, the last leg of the jackpot, and the number you'll need will be number 6, Oh Boy, for trainer Dennis Dreyer, and the son of Judpot, now making it 2 wins from this 3 starts, and he's notched up a good win here over 1400 meters, and he looks like a nice progressive horse, Den.
Yes, geez, I think so. Eh? Sure, Zane also thinks so.
No. So he's a good judge, our good friend.
He's a good judge. We were having a glass of orange juice there. He says, "You think this one's strong, Mr. Dreyer?"
He said, "Oh boy, Mr. Dreyer."
Yes. No, listen, very well done to Knut and Gary and David. I've always rated this horse, and he's learning this. He's learning. Very happy, and let's hope we got bigger fish to fry.
It looks that way, because for him to win 2 from these 3 runs is a horse to follow.
I think so. And I think the further he goes, the better. Sean will tell you a bit more. Nice ride, because I think he gave Sean a bit of a tough ride.
Maybe you can tell us a bit more in the last, Art Deco?
Yeah, she's a nice filly, Dees. I think you know that. Eh? You've seen her win her last 2 starts. Let's hope.
Well, you got a winner today, and one more to come. A quick word on your baby earlier on for the guys? Earlier on, the first
race. Yeah, no, he ran a cracker. I hadn't tried him, and he'd only worked with all my other babies. But looks like that horse of Lesher's a nice horse.
Well, hopefully we'll be chatting to you after the last. Well done here, Den.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Well done, Dennis Dreyer. Talk us through it. It gave you a bit of a tough time, the boss says.
Yeah, listen, he gallops, and races like a big baby still. He was drawn very wide in the Bailey Turk, which I think was a blessing because he's looking for a mile. And once you start bumping those caliber horses, you sort of need them to race properly. But in saying that, he had a decent position today, and just made me work. From the top of the straight, I always thought I was going to get there, but he was just testing my patience.
That's a positive because you had to go and fetch the horse in front altogether now, and he did it smartly.
Yeah, and listen, I know that horse. He's a decent sort, and he's done nothing wrong in his handful of runs. So I wasn't resting on my laurels and just thinking that he was going to lay down for me. I knew that I had to get there in time, and then obviously just have a little bit left to get by him. But as I said earlier, I thought he was always going to win it. He just tested me, my fitness.
Talking about the last race now, Shawnee, you got a lovely filly. We chatted last time out when she won. I also chatted to you when she won a maiden. I know you rate her, and today will be a first test against this type of field, one would think.
Yeah, look, there's a few sort of questions to be answered today. She's back on the turf over a bit of a trip today. She's dropped from the mile on the poly to the 14 on the turf, which I think it sort of balances itself out. But being the turf, we just got to hope that she gallops the same way she has been doing on the poly. Her form prior to that on the turf was very good. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. I do, however, respect Dean Kennemayer's filly. She comes with a very big reputation, albeit after a long layoff. I think possibly it'll be the two of them fighting it out. I don't want to tempt fate, but I think it'll be those two really decent fillies fighting it out, and I just hope that my filly has a fair run and she has a good run, and just shows me what I know she's capable of doing.
Thanks for that feedback, Sean, and a lovely ride here for your supporters and of course for the stable. Well done with the swing.
Thank you very much. Thanks to everybody back at the yard. There's some unsung heroes there. Sean Veal, Carrie, and all our work riders and the boys. They all play a part. And I think we've probably got a phenomenal little team at the moment, and every single one of them plays an important part. Thank you.
How's that guy, Stuart Ferry? Is he a hard graffer in the morning?
I don't know. I don't even see him anymore. He's like part of the furniture.
Always on holiday, I'm told.
Let's not go there.
Well done, Shawnee. Well done to jockey Sean Cormack here and the Dennis Dreyer team with a number 6, Our Boy. And if you caught this quartet, the numbers you'll need, 6, 8, 5, and 9. That's a wrap of race number 7. And we got one more to go. The lucky last, race number 8, closing off the place accumulator and pick 6. And we're expecting a decent quartet pool to close off our meeting. And that time to jot down will be 16:40, 22:5.